Being from Wisconsin, do you watch the Packer games on TV occasionally? Do you watch NFL football?
I try to when I have time, yeah.
Then you know that Aaron Rodgers commercial where he's throwing the pass and the guy says, "You're on fire."
Yeah.
You're on fire. You are. How's that feel? You've really been shooting the ball well.
It feels good. I mean, it's been taking a while, but I think I finally got it, so it feels good.
What's made the difference? What has brought on this power surge or this hot surge?
I think it's a confidence thing for me, and I think I finally just told myself I can do it and I need to do this for my team. So
yeah. 3-point shooting is where you've kind of, if you forgive the expression, made your living in college. You've hit that 3-point shot. Athletically, is that the best feeling in the world for you?
It is. That's what I've always done, so it's a great feeling.
I mean, you don't run down the court with your hands in the air and do some of those things that maybe the men do. You don't do that kind of stuff. How do you celebrate that?
That's a good question. I always compliment my passer because without that, I'm not going to get a shot. So I usually just point at my passer and I'm like, hey, thanks.
Yeah. In the game of basketball, the 3-point shot has changed things so much. And I think we saw a little bit of that against Lewis when they hit their 3-point shots. Yeah. Do you kind of see yourself in other shooters when they get hot? You kind of look at them, know that feeling? Yeah,
when they get the ball, it's going in. Because I've definitely had that feeling where I'm like, give me the ball, I know the shot's going in. So.
When was the last time you had that feeling?
If not yesterday, then probably the UMSL game.
Right.
Yeah.
Katie, I was teasing you about being from Wisconsin a little bit, but you're a long way from home, and yet your parents got to be here, I think it was last weekend, and they saw you play pretty well. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, I love when they come watch, and it's nice to know that someone's in the audience cheering you on.
How many people came?
Both my parents, my younger sister, who was actually here on a visit, which was cool, and my 2 aunts, cousin, and my cousin's daughter.
They travel well?
Yeah.
Your sister's thinking about coming to Jewel?
She is. She's in the recruiting process right now. She's a junior in high school, so she's still got a little bit of time. But
an athlete?
Yep, basketball.
She wants to play basketball.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Wisconsin-Parkside, when we play them, is that any different for you? Does it matter?
Not really. I don't really know a lot of players on the team. Not really familiar with the coach or anything. I mean, sometimes I wish I could get on the bus with them and go home.
I understand. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. But last night against Lewis, I think did you have some friends you played with there?
Yeah. Like 5 of the players we play summer basketball with, I've played AAU with them, and we're really close with them, so that was fun.
You mentioned here you're getting close to graduation and closing in on it. What do you want to do? What's your future?
I'm in nursing right now, so I would like to hopefully be a pediatric nurse.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see where that goes. But
I can't remember who it was that told me this. We were getting on the bus right after Christmas break, and they said they had to take some tests in nursing even before the semester. Was that you?
Yep.
Tell me about that. What was that like?
It's just math tests that we have to take before we can go to clinical in the hospital. So it's medical calculations that we have to pass at 100% before we can go into the clinical, which usually starts the first week of school. So you have to get it done before.
And nursing is so challenging here, but it's not like, that movie version of college life where it's the best 4 years of your life because all you do is lay around or whatever. And here you are, you're playing basketball, you're taking tests during Christmas vacation, and then the clinicals are a hit for you, I imagine. What do you anticipate that's going to be like?
It's definitely a busy schedule, but I think that I'm so used to having all these things in one day that it helps me out with time management. So I'm pretty used to it. I kind of like being busy. So.
I think outside of getting a job, why do you do the athletic part along with the school part?
I can't really imagine my life without sports. I've been doing it since I can remember. I played volleyball, basketball, softball in high school, so it's just kind of something that I'm used to having in my schedule. I think it's going to be really different when it's over.
Does the college experience get better because you're an athlete?
I think so. It introduced me to a lot of new people, and coming into school as a freshman, you already have that group of friends that you click with right away. So
right. When you come in, though, as a freshman, especially from out of state, it had to help to have a group to identify with.
Absolutely. Yeah. I was so nervous to come here and not really knowing anybody except my roommate, and it was like a group of 14 girls that I was automatically friends with, which is awesome. Speaking of that, Jill has said throughout the year, this group of players is as close as I think she's ever had. Can you tell me a little bit about that, please? We just get along. I mean, a big group of girls, sometimes it's hard to get along. Girls can be girls, but gotten along since day one. I think it's really helped us on the court. So
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, one of the prettiest sights that I've seen in 3 years is when you swish those long three-pointers. That feels good for all of us, and I continue to cheer for you and want to see a lot more of those. So congratulations on the recent hot streak, and boy, I hope it goes on for a long, long time.
Thank you.
Katie Finn has been our guest, and we'll be back with more after this.